Hi, I'm Tyler Wilde, playing The Long Dark, which is an early access game, a survival game. Right now, it doesn't have a story mode, as you can see, and you can play the sandbox mode, though. So, no story here, just survival. Two characters. The female character is voiced by Jennifer Hale, who you may also know as Commander Shepard. So, I'm going to be Shepard. Among many other roles, of course. And there's only one map, so Mystery Lake it is. How long can you survive? Well, I am Canadian, and I am in the northern Canadian wilderness, so does that give me an advantage? Probably not. So I've started early in the morning. It is terribly cold out. And a little bit hard to see. So you don't start with a whole lot. I can pull up my inventory here. Some basic stuff, clothes, a bedroll, some antibiotics. You really have to go exploring to find useful things like a hunting knife or a can opener. So I'm walking here to conserve calories because down here you can see you actually have a calorie counter and you have to eat food to replenish that. And I've already stumbled on a little cabin. It's a really pretty game. I enjoy just kind of being in its area. The thing I think I like most about it is it just sort of, at least in the sandbox mode, leaves you to your own devices to survive and explore. It's not constantly prompting you. Well, this is not the cabin I hoped it was. There is a wood stove, but I don't have any wood to burn. Well, that wasn't very helpful. Well, as we're kind of trudging around hoping to find something, I can talk a little about how I feel about survival games. I like The Long Dark for not having zombies, for one thing. I really like the, just human versus the elements idea here. But one thing that always gets me, oh, Jennifer Hale's cold, always gets me with survival games is, I don't know, I sort of hit this fidelity wall where I have all these items and I can do all these different things to survive, but the thing I really want to do is kind of never going to be an option. Like when I was playing earlier, I found a hunting knife and I had a nice can of beans, but it told me I needed a can opener to eat those beans, and that it gets frustrating when there's fidelity in some parts of the game and then you can't open a can of beans with a knife. If it weren't possible to open a can of beans with a knife, a dull pocket knife, then I would have died of starvation in college. Also, like, little things like if I'm thirsty, I can't take a mouthful full of fresh snow, which would probably lower my body temperature, but you can melt snow. But more on that later. Max's last stand. I found a frozen corpse. Is this Max? Is that Max?
Okay.
So an energy bar is useful. The sort of random dialogue when you find items can end up being kind of silly. Okay. She acted like an energy bar is a weird thing to find after she's just searched a dead corpse. So I've never actually been over here, and pretty promising that there's smoke coming out of this cabin here. So how am I doing? I'm really cold, which would make sense because it's early in the morning. So, not all the features are in right now. Normally, I think this map here, it would be populated as you find areas. No map. Cannot dig a snow shelter, unfortunately. I love looking at that sky, though. It's very pretty. But more importantly, survival. And I have found what looks like my new home. Ooh, look at this. There's lots of stuff here. I've never found this before, but I'm...
Best be prepared for
hunting
anything.
knife, a lantern. So I should be warming up now that I'm inside here. So when one of these attributes is all the way up, you know, my cold, for instance, I would then be freezing, and I would start to lose, well, the equivalent of health. It's beef jerky. Newsprint I can use to start fires. Candy bar. Accelerant will increase my chance of starting a fire. Man, there's a lot of great stuff in here. Ooh. I do not know the combination. But maybe he wrote it down somewhere.
Probably useful.
Ooh. Look at all that good stuff. Some water, some painkillers, a can opener. Wash those painkillers down with the water, and I'm set. Okay, so we're off to a pretty great start. Oh. Just like when I was a kid. Starting fires. Man, it's a lot of good stuff. Firewood, and I got a stove and everything. I can cook some venison if I kill a deer.
This'll come in handy.
Beef jerky. So finding this area was very fortuitous. I love the light shafts here. And there's just little bits of dust. They kind of look like microbes floating around in it. Alright. Well, things sure are going nicely. Still pretty darn cold. I think I'll stay inside for now. And still early in the morning. I've just had a traumatizing plane crash. So I'll try to start a fire here. I only have one piece of firewood, so I'll use an accelerant to give me 100%. That should warm it up in here, and I can so no crafting yet. Sleep for an hour. Get nice and warm by the fire. Oh, my fire went out. So there's my condition, you can see there. Were I to start freezing, that would slowly go down. I am getting a little hungry. Playing this game always makes me hungry. Just seeing that hunger meter and then eating beef jerky. And I don't even eat beef jerky. So I'm a little bit thirsty, still kind of hungry. I'll have a candy bar. I deserve it. You can see my calories going up in the bottom left. Everything you do expends calories.
This stuff will come in handy.
Ooh. So look at our clothes. 0.5. I'm gonna wear that. It's not actually as good as my wool sweater, so I'll just save it for raw materials. Gonna head out here and get some firewood if I can. Forage for an hour. This works much better if I find a hatchet, but as I don't have one. Tinder plugs. Now I'm freezing, and I still don't have any firewood, so forage again, even though it's going to hurt me. And I got nothing. Oh.
I'm so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
I know. I have no wood. Again, the thing with the fidelity I was talking about, like, hey, look, let's use this chair. It's made of wood. I don't need a chair. Alright, so it's all stormy outside. Don't know what's in the safe. I'm extremely cold, pretty darn hungry. This should fill me up. Drink some water. I really wish I could start a fire. Oh, look.
I'll take it.
So you can find reclaimed wood. Just can't bust that chair up on my own. Let's hope for the best. Yay. Sleep for a couple hours. Doing much better now. So I think my condition will improve on its own once I've satisfied my needs. But I really don't think I can go out there. And I'm out of wood. And I've searched absolutely everything in here except for that safe. So it doesn't look like I can even try here. Just have to find the code somewhere. Let's look outside. Sounds pretty bad out there, but maybe it's okay. Nope. Nope, I'm going in. Oh, I haven't looked at the drawer.
Okay.
Again, she's terribly confused by the existence of matches this time. I guess we'll just try to sleep out this storm. Sleeping, you know, it's a nice way to pass the time and save. Still sounds pretty darn stormy out there. So, you know, I can actually stay here for quite a while. I've got a hunting knife, which I can use if I find a frozen deer to get some food, and then I can cook it in my wood stove. So I could probably just kind of survive here for quite a while. But when the storm dies down, I'm going to see about doing a little more exploring. Maybe find myself a rifle. I've never found it before, but I've found ammunition, so I have to assume one exists. Be nice if there were some, you know, leisure activities I could do in here. Play solitaire, maybe. Just keep on sleeping. I really, really like naps. You can see my conditions back up to 100%. I'm doing okay. I'm thirsty. That's going to be a problem because all I have is soda. I really need to find some more water. But the scariest thing is that if I walk away from this nice cabin, I will not be able to find it again. So, for the sake of not wandering around in here for this entire video, I'm gonna brave the outside world. It's a little better. It's almost 6 o'clock, so... Hey.
Best be prepared for anything.
Some salty crackers. That's nice. Oh. Let's see if we can find anything over here. I've already started to lose sight of my cabin. That's worrisome. Getting real cold. Hey, look. So I have some venison now, and I'm very, very cold. God, I hope there's something over here. Starting to feel like I've gone the wrong way. So, you can light flares. Wasn't really a good reason to do that, but maybe I'll see it on my way back and find my way home. I'm hoping at the top of this hill I can see something, but I don't know if I can go any higher here. Oh. Ow. That hurt. I'm not sure why that tiny little jump hurt. I am not doing well. Hey, look, another cabin. How did I sprain my ankle on a snowy incline? It's okay, though. This is not ominous at all. Finding some good stuff here. I know, I know. Whew. Much better. Oh, hey. Guess we'll hang out together for a bit.
Probably useful.
It's grape soda. When is it ever not useful? So I'm freezing and I'm hurt. Take painkillers and 4 hours of rest. I'm all about taking painkillers. It's the max pain method of health regeneration. Okay, I'm doing better. It's actually getting late, so I should just sleep until morning. Oh, I should eat first. Going to bed on an empty stomach, that's not good. I could cook my venison, but don't have any wood right now. So let's just sleep for a really long time. Now I'm really hungry.
Mouth. So dry.
And thirsty. Okay, still really thirsty, still really hungry. Probably shouldn't eat salty crackers then. Mostly just gotta find some water. Can't I just eat snow? So this cabin didn't really... It saved me in that storm, but... I could have used some more supplies. Outhouse. It's the one thing I don't need. I love the music, so let's just listen to that for a minute. You can see my footprints, but no legs. I have ghost legs. So I'm still going away from the original cabin I found, but we want to find something good here. Ah, I've been here before. And there's a little lookout on top of this peak over here, so let's go that way. I remember there was a sign somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's on this peak. kind of a bit of a hike to get up there, but I think it'll be worth it. Actually, while we're not freezing, let's try to get... No. No wood. We're too thirsty. Lovely sunrise. I love that it's HUD-less most of the time, so you can just, you know, experience the beautiful outdoors. It is a little bit annoying to have to hop in here every time.
By snow and nothing to drink.
Except for the snow. Okay, do I have anything? No. Can eat some peaches. That helped a tiny bit. Look how pretty. So I'm playing on the LPC, of course. And I don't think... yeah, we can look at the graphics options real quick. So quality settings are really limited to that. I'm going to go ahead and use the old American Imperial units. 12-hour clock, VSync. You can completely disable the HUD. FOV is adjustable, which is good. I like it about where it was. 90 is a little too much for me. Yeah, I wish there were a few more settings here other than Ultra, but that's okay. Audio is your usual. Mouse sensitivity, hold to run, and all the key bindings. So, take my lantern out, but I don't need it. Can also strike a match, which doesn't help much. Oh no, we're very cold again. But we made it. Whew. Suddenly we're in the game Firewatch. Bit of a similar look. You know, I think not trying to go for visual fidelity here helps it a lot.
God,
Everything's
cold in my life.
really readable and all right, I know you're cold. Okay, here we are. We're inside. She keeps interrupting my commentary. Hatchet. This will help us find wood. Another.
No, nothing useful.
Take another can opener. Radio doesn't do anything, obviously. And there's the rifle ammunition, which it was there last time I came here, so I guess it always spawns there. Hopefully I find some water.
This.
When I was in Canada, we used to take balls of perfectly fresh snow and put maple syrup on them and eat them, which is That's a terribly Canadian thing to do, I think. Not so here. I just have to go thirsty. Why don't we try... oh, I have water purification tablets. That's useful. I just don't have any water. So, I did notice here. Why don't I start a fire? 77% chance. That's not going to work. Come on, fire. Yay. Okay. So, I can drink snow.
I'll die if I don't drink soon.
My fire went out. What happened to my, So now this water is unsafe. Strangely. And now I have purified it. Ah, much better. It's, I'd love to cook some venison, but I'll need to get more wood, and I can't exactly safely do that right now. So, things aren't so bad. Maybe I can get some wood. I have this hatchet now, so... Oh, I got lots of firewood. Oh, 58% chance. No, those don't change it. Okay. Let's hope for the best.
Come on.
Ah.
God, don't do this to me.
Come on. Doesn't look like I'm losing my firewood. Oh, but I am losing my tinder. So... Oops. Ah, here we go. I think I can get more plugs here out of this newsprint. Miss anything at all in here? Doesn't look like it.
Come on, are you serious?
You're really not good at starting fires. Come on.
Come on, fire.
Wow, I'm pretty unlucky right now. There we go. Good news. So let's cook some venison. Yep. And we might as well, melt some more snow. Can also boil water to purify it, I'm sure. Oh no. So, we got some cooked venison to eat. A whole bunch of unsafe water. Can purify a little bit. So I am hungry and thirsty. Should probably eat. Venison. Drink some water. Do not want to get dysentery. So, you know, there's lots more to do and lots more to come in the game, obviously. The crafting table wasn't available and such, and there's the whole story mode, but it's a pretty brief look at what you can do starting out here in the Long Dark. You can look at the pretty sky and the snow. Just explore a little bit. And thank you guys for watching. Oh. Don't do that.
Ow!